We're on a good run. We're 9 matches unbeaten. Can we continue that today? Although it's going to be a very tricky task. We've got Shakhtar Donetsk in the Champions League and an away game at Stamford Bridge in the Premier League against Chelsea. Hello there, folks. It is TIJ Gaming and welcome to part 6 of our Football Manager 2020 beta save with Liverpool. And today, firstly, we go away to the Metalist Stadium in Shakhtar to play against Shakhtar Donetsk in the third game of our Group H campaign in the Champions League, and following that we go to Stamford Bridge for a big game against Chelsea. But these next few games, I spoke about it on the last episode, including the Leicester game. These 6 games are huge, and the only reason I haven't featured the Leicester game is because we could have had episode after episode after episode with these 6 games. We've got Leicester, Shakhtar, Chelsea, Arsenal, Man City and Shakhtar, all these in the space of 2.5 weeks. A very tough schedule. Luckily, after that, things calmed down a bit. We play against Sheffield United, Genk, Wolves, Villa, etc, etc. Before a bit more of a hectic schedule, of course, with the Club World Cup coming up back in December. A really busy time. I'm sure we'll discuss that close to the time. But let's just have a quick look at what we've done since you guys are laughing with me now. We did drop points against Watford, which was a concern, but we had a really good win against Charlton in the Cup. We beat them 4-0, gave some youngsters a run out. Herbie Kane played his first full game for the club, and Brewster also had a run out as well. And Lonergan played in goal. Herbie Kane gave a good representation of himself with 7.2. Shax was the player of the match, with Lallana playing well as well. So nice to see some of them fringe players doing well. And of course, as you can see, we've drawn Arsenal in the Cup, which makes this run of games even harder. Then, unfortunately, and it's really annoying me now, because we still haven't won away in the league. That continued against Southampton. 2 great free kicks from James Ward-Prowse, and funny enough, it was 2 former Southampton players who cancelled those goals out in Oxlade-Chamberlain and Sadio Mane. Then we went away to Leverkusen, our first away win in the save yet against Leverkusen. It was 1-0, and that has started a nice streak of 1-0 wins. Shaqiri getting the goal against West Ham and Sadio Mane in the first 30 seconds against Leicester. And you might say, well, that's not all too convincing, but it's 3 points. It doesn't matter too much. I would certainly take 2 1-0s in the matches today. I'm going to get into the Shakhtar game pretty much straight away. Big news, though, of course, Alisson is back from his injury. Came back for his first match against Leicester. It was a clean sheet, and he's back again for this match against Shakhtar Donetsk. But we've got Alisson starting in goal, the normal back four, Fabinho, Milner and Wijnaldum in the middle with the normal strikers. Pretty much a bog standard team, nothing changing too much. With Adrian on the bench, with Henderson, Keita. Keita's coming back from an injury as well, which is exciting to see. Ox, Shax and Origi on the bench, and Vandenberg also gets a bench spot as well because, not Adam Lallana, Dejan Lovren is injured at the moment. He's going to be out for a little while, between 2 or 3 weeks. So Vandenberg is our third best centre-back at the moment, which is quite a daunting prospect. Gomez and Lovren being out, so our fifth best centre-back turns into our backup options. It'd be really nasty if either Matip or Van Dijk get injured, and to be honest, there's not really much room for rotation in this very tight group of games. But we're away from home against Shakhtar. Have we gone with the... No, we've actually gone with the home formation, which we don't want to have. We've got home and away formations now. Basically, all you guys need to know is that some of the mentality is a little bit more defensive away from home. I'm just trying to nip that problem in the bud of not winning away from home. But we were okay against Leverkusen, and hopefully we'll be okay with this match against Shakhtar Donetsk today. Now, I didn't show you the table in the Champions League, but it does look very good for us. Now, of course, we've got 6 points. Shakhtar won at their game against Genk, but Leverkusen with 1 draw and 1 defeat. So if we win this game, we only need 1 point out of the next 3 to qualify, which sounds very promising. But on the edge of the box is Andy Robertson, puts it in, and that was nowhere near going into the back of the net. But a very good start from us, 6 minutes in, 4 shots registered, and the most possession, which is good to see. But of course, until we do get a goal, that doesn't mean anything. And that's what we've been in the last few games. We have had a lot of shots, made a lot of chances, but not really finished as many of them as possible. And that's something I'm just trying to change and make a change to. But sometimes it does take time for your philosophy, etc., and your way of playing to dawn on the players and really work. But a very good start from us. We've limited Shakhtar 24.7% of possession, and Mo Salah with a beautiful goal from 20-odd yards out. A beautiful 25 yards out, actually, not 25 years out. But with our 10th shot, we finally get a goal. A good bit of play from Fabinho and Alexander-Arnold there. Alexander-Arnold gets the assist, 1 touch from Salah, and that is a beautiful goal into the left corner of the goal. It was our 10th shot, and we do take the lead against Shakhtar. As you can see, this will make us 3 wins for us. We're 8 points clear of Leverkusen. Obviously, that will change against someone because Leverkusen and Genk are playing later on. So one of those will have more points than one. If it's a draw, Leverkusen will have 2. If Leverkusen win, they'll have 4. You get the picture, and if Genk win, of course, they'll have 3. But still, if we can win this game, it puts us in a very good position to qualify from this group with relative ease. And I think that if we do qualify from this group quite early, it just means that the pressure's a little bit off. We've got some very busy. We've got a very busy period over the next few weeks, and it just takes the pressure off. It means we can rotate. We don't necessarily have to play off full strength squad. Because as long as we qualify, it doesn't really matter, and I think we should be able to finish first in the group. Providing we do qualify, of course. This match isn't over yet, but as long as we do qualify, that should be fine. But Shakhtar seem to have come out to the second half quite well, and that was a bit of a jinx, wasn't it? Yep, Shakhtar have made it 1 each. We're going to demand more from the players, because it seems Shakhtar have come out much better in the second half. They've had 4 shots, 3 of those on target, and clearly this one has led to their first goal of the match. So not a clean sheet here, that's a little bit of a disappointment. But we clearly need to score more goals. That's obvious. A little bit concerned about our lack of goals. We're getting the chances. 13 shots so far, but only 6 on target. Due to the maths. More shots off target than on target. And that's definitely a concern. But good pressure being put on here by our players, but not really leading to much at the moment. But it could very easily be a Shakhtar win here. I wouldn't be too surprised. The last time we had 2 away matches on the channel, we did lose both of them. So I bet I've jinxed ourselves here again, but a good save from Alisson. But it seems Shakhtar are definitely on top at the start of this second half, which is worrying me just a little bit. Let's see how they get on from the corner. Good clearance there from Mane. Mo Salah. Are we going to have the continuation of the highlight? This could be a chance. What a run from Mo Salah. This is goodness me. Look at the legs he's got there. And Mo Salah through on goal. That, I'm not the biggest Salah fan in real life, but that is sensational. Absolutely sensational. He ran the length of the pitch and still had the composure to finish it off to cancel out Shakhtar pretty much straight away. He started sort of there, where Alexander-Arnold was, I would say, at least an 80-yard run. Beats the defenders, keeps his composure, keeps his pace, beats the goalkeeper with a lovely strike, and puts us 2-1 ahead. That is a big momentum shifter, and I think we have to praise Mo Salah for that. Fair play to him, very well done for him. Mane seems a bit tired though, only 67%. So we are going to bring Shaqs on for him. Playing as the round door, let's try something a little bit different. And we're also going to bring Jordan Henderson on for Fabinho. Fabinho's on a yellow card. The last thing we want, being only 1 goal ahead, is to lose a player and go down to 10 men. And also for rotational purposes, it won't hurt whatsoever. But they're really dominating us at the moment. So we might want to go on to counter-attacking play. Just, well, we'll see what happens from this highlight before telling the lads to get creative. Because if we're 3-1 up, we don't. If it goes to 2-2, we definitely need to give a shout that suggests that we want to get back into the game. But I'm a little bit worried about this highlight. Over to their winger. Is Alexander-Arnold going to count to that? It is not. Okay, number 10. Alan Patrick then. Back to Ismaili on the wing. This is a bit concerning. Alexander-Arnold, lovely boot though to get that one out. Firmino's going to be one-on-one with the keeper. He's going to struggle from that angle though with no support. But you never know. Firmino into Salah, and Salah makes it 3-1. Oh wow. Brilliant. We're going to praise the players for that. That was awesome in what could have really been 2 each. Firmino, I said he'd struggle from there with no support. He held the ball up magnificently, which is really what Firmino's role is in this squad. Waiting for Salah to charge up the pitch, and with his first touch, he puts it past Piatov to make it his 2nd goal of the game. Actually, it's his 3rd goal. Salah gets a hat-trick. I did not know that was Salah's hat-trick, and I think that's our first hat-trick in FM20. We're also going to bring Naby Keita on for Gini Wijnaldum. I could have actually bought on Mo Salah. I'm just going to check if we've got the hat-trick achievement yet. It doesn't look like we have, but oh well. But I should have really bought Mo Salah off because I think he deserved a good individual send-off from the match. But a very good win in the end. A little bit of a worry when Shakhtar made it 1 each, but I think now we've done very well to win this one 3-1 it looks like. And Mo Salah, obviously, the player who's done magnificently to win the game for us really with the hat-trick. 3 great goals. 1 25-yarder, one from that 85-yard run, and one from that very nice move there that Firmino held up the ball. So 3 very nice goals, very stylish goals, and it might not be over yet. Milner, out wide to Robertson. Robertson cuts inside. Robertson shoots, and that's a great goal from Andy Robertson. Just helps the goal difference out, makes it look like a more convincing win, and it's 4-1 to the Reds. We never stop regarding regardless of the fact we're on counter-attacking football, we're still playing well. Milner out to Robertson. Robertson, the most unexpected of goal scorers, but a beautiful shot there from Robertson, also almost Salah-esque, and finishes off the game. Makes it a very comprehensive result in the end, and we do win by 3 goals. I think that is something to I'll be very proud of and really praise the lads for. 4-1 win. And let's hope that we can do the same against Chelsea. That's 2 matches. 2 matches. Well, it is 2 matches unbeaten technically, but 10 matches unbeaten. A hat trick for Salah. Hopefully, it stays as good as this against Chelsea. So, just to show you what the Premier League table looks like before we go into this game against Chelsea, we're 8 points behind the leaders, Man City, who've had a very good start with 8 wins and 1 draw against Arsenal. But we're only 3 points behind today's opponents, which are Chelsea. We can move level with them if we beat them today. But I think it's a real crunch match, this is, because every match is a 6-pointer, but none more than this one. If we go and win this one, it's a momentum builder. Lose this, it completely breaks our momentum. We could be 11 points behind City, only 10 games in, and I think that would be fatal. So let's see how we get on against Chelsea. Now, unfortunately, Mo Salah, the great man from the last match, does miss out. He's got a little bit of a niggle, and I don't want to aggravate that too much, seeing as we've got a busy schedule of games. So he's going to miss out altogether, but Shaqiri starts on the wing. I'm fairly confident that he's going to be a more than good enough replacement. Oxlade-Chamberlain also replaces Gini Wijnaldum, who's got a high injury risk. But apart from that, it's the same team that played against Shakhtar Donetsk. I'm happy with that team, so we are going to go to the wall. Chelsea, I think, a bit of an unknown quantity in this game. They've got a younger squad that seem to be doing well in real life. Clearly doing decently in the game to be second as it stands. But hopefully we can beat them. Playing a 4-2-3-1 formation. They are a very solid team. And let's see if we can go and beat them today. That'd be a great thing to do. Of course, it would be our first win on the road in the Premier League, which again is a momentum builder. It's all good things if we win today. There's no negative if we win today, of course, but it wouldn't be great if we lost at the same token. So it's going to be very important to give it our all today and see if we can beat Chelsea, the Blues. But looks like Chelsea the first bit of action here. Christensen puts it out, but Van Dijk's going to control that very nicely. James Milner to Chamberlain. Fabinho. Good to see we've got possession here. Good ball from Milner to Mane, but doesn't quite get through. Means Chelsea now have a chance. Kante, very strong midfielder, to Tomori on the right. Oh, this is over to Mason Mount. Good overlapping ball, but Matip gets to that. But unfortunately, Chelsea straight back on the ball. N'Golo Kante, good pressure put on, but Chelsea still retain possession. Kante, back to Christensen. Over to Willian. Robertson's done really well so far this season, of course, including that goal that he got against Shakhtar, but can't win the ball back there. Back to Kante, who seems to be really making this, but great interception from Chamberlain. Back to Milner. Really fast, flowing play from us here. Mane into the box for Firmino, not quite. Maybe we've got a second chance though. Mane to Milner. Milner shoots, what a goal from James Milner. He makes it 1-0, nearly 10 minutes in. What a start that is. We've got to praise the lads for that. A fantastic, quick, flowing passing move. That's all we want to see from the lads. Let's have a look at this. Nearly made 1-0 by Firmino. Couldn't quite do it. Suma got it out. We had a second chance. We kept resilient. A great strike from James Milner. Kepa did not even move out of the Chelsea goal. He wasn't interested in that, and we take an early lead at Stamford Bridge. I'm absolutely chuffed about that. We seem to be dominated in terms of shots as usual so far, which is good to see, but Chelsea aren't far off in terms of possession. In fact, have just took more possession than us. But Pedro into Zuma for Kovacic, and unfortunately, Chelsea can't start that lead pretty quickly, and it seems like as soon as we took the lead, they've took it off us again. But pretty poor defending there. Again, defending's not our strong point. You could say it is with Van Dijk at the back, but we do concede goals. Poor from Alisson there, really. He's only just come back to fitness, so fair play to him, really. He's still regaining his fitness and his confidence. Robertson to Firmino. Can we bounce back from that and make it 2-1? Worst thing, of course, would be Chelsea to get the momentum now and make it 2-1 themselves. But Alexander-Arnold to Shaqiri. Chamberlain, can we have a repeat of before? Not quite. Milner not quite going for the shot, but a good ball out to his left-back teammate all the same. Robertson cuts inside, goes all the way and very nearly makes it 2-1. I do feel that might have been a little bit greedy when we might have had a bit of a better chance there. But still a bit of confidence from Robertson. Not bad thing to see, I suppose. But it doesn't quite go 2-1. We are going to go counter-attacking because I do think that Chelsea have had a little bit more of a possession. I think that counter-attacking might be the best way to play against Lampard's side. But it looks like at half-time we're going to go in at the score of 1 each. A score that I'm not unhappy with. It's not too bad. We're going to tell the lads... that... actually, we're going to get the assistants of this, because I don't really know how to gauge the atmosphere. But they've said go out there and give the fans the money's worth, and that seems to have worked. Probably a little bit more direct in the passing. Focus play down the wings. But apart from that, maybe being the defensive line back a bit. And just see how we get on in the second half. I'd love to win this match. As I say, be a big momentum builder. And, of course, make it 11 matches unbeaten if we can get a draw or better. But really, the win is what we're going for. We don't want to be known as draw specialists away from home. Straight away from half-time, there's a little bit of a worry. Chelsea have got an early attack. Kovacic put a great spatial awareness by Shaqiri to be out there. Good ball from Shaqiri to Mane. Can we make it an early goal? Yes, we can. Within 30 seconds, we make it 2-1. That is what we like to see. And that is brilliant. We're going to tell the lads to push forward, though, to make sure we capitalise on the momentum we've got now. Great stuff from Shaqiri. Gets it over to Mane. Our real build of attack, our quick attacks are what are making these great scores at the moment. And a very nice goal there to make it 2-1 straight after half-time. Absolutely chuffed about that. And gives me a little bit more confidence as well. We're playing counter-attacking football, so not much of a threat, I wouldn't say, from Chelsea in terms of their attack now. Reece James is coming at left-back. We might have a look at changing some of the opposition instructions to suit them now, to see how we get on. But it's got to be fairly close to making a sub, and we're going to make it a double one. I think Mane's got to come off. He's only 73%. Again, we don't want to risk all of these players getting too tired and obviously not being able to play. But I think apart from that, we're going to leave it at that at the moment, because we've 28 minutes to go. This game could go either way, and I don't want to change our strategy too much at the moment. Kepa, though, puts it out to James. Considering we've only had 42% of possession, we've done very well to get the shots where we have. Shaqiri doing very nicely there to recover the ball from the substitute. But Chelsea win it back straight away. Very good ball from Tomori up to Giroud. He's 1-on-1 with the keeper. But very nice from our defenders there to clear it out, clear our lines, and diffuse any sort of opportunity that Chelsea might have had to make it a second equaliser here. But Firmino, a little bit further back than you expect, but it's not going to hurt if this finishes in a goal. Origi, though, on the edge of the box. Is that a foul? It's a foul. It's a penalty. Tomori's given away a penalty. He tackled Origi, but the ref is looking at VAR, and a penalty has been awarded. Well, this could be massive in the game. If Milner can make this 3-1, his second goal of the game, of course, this would pretty much finish it. This is a crucial moment in the game now, and arguably for our season. Which way is Milner going to go? It's the right way. The keeper also goes the right way, but a good penalty from James Milner. It's 3-1 to us, and I don't think Chelsea are going to bring it back now. We are so far ahead of where we were in the games against Man City and... not Man City, sorry, against Tottenham and Manchester United. We're going to be 11 games unbeaten, it looks like, and we're looking very strong now. But good stuff from Shaqiri. We keep battling, we keep going. This is the lovely quality about this side. Can we make it 4? Not quite. Shaqiri a little bit greedy there, but all the same, good to see him taking a chance. And, well, it didn't work out on that occasion, but doesn't matter too much. Going to bring Vandenberg on for what is going to be his debut, actually, at the back. A little bit nervy to put him on for his debut there. But ultimately, I don't think it's going to be too much of a risk putting him back there with 15 minutes to go. We're also going to bring Hendo on for Alexander-Arnold, with Fabinho slotting in at right back. But Milner and man of match the performance, of course. Very good performance from Shaqiri as well, and Mane. And it looks like those are the players, as well as the defenders, of course, that should secure this result. But it's not all over yet. Good ball from Vandenberg to get it to Firmino, but I think Firmino would have probably been offside there, hence why he did hesitate at that. But good stuff for Fabinho to get it up to Shaqiri. I think Shaqiri deserves a goal here, and he's definitely hungry for one. Pedro across the wing to Tomori, and now Pulisic. If Chelsea can make it 3-2, it's a bit of squeaky bum time for the last 5 minutes. But Robertson wins that back. Very good stuff. Up to Origi. Can we get that? Not quite. It's too much of a ball. But great stuff from Chamberlain to recover that. Puts it. Now he's going alone. He's going alone, is Oxlade-Chamberlain. Can he have a Salah-esque goal here? Not quite. Going to tell the lads to tighten up, because I think with 5 minutes to go, an important thing to tell the lads, just to keep them focused. But we seem to be doing very well here. Very good individual efforts by all. And this squad is really starting to play nicely. We will stick around to see how City get on in their game, of course, being our direct championship rivals, but we're not doing too badly at the moment to get those 3 points. And it looks like those should be all but confirmed now. Very strong game. Of course, a little bit worried when Chelsea made it 1 each, but the second half has definitely gone to Liverpool, and that is 2 wins in 2 games today. Great, fantastic result. Our first win on the road in the league and 2 away wins in a row, which is absolutely fantastic. But I will see you guys in a few minutes to see how Man City get on. They should beat Burnley, but I suppose you never know. Well, much to our disappointment, Man City did keep their good start going with 2 successive goals, pretty quick successive goals. Rodri and De Bruyne getting those goals. But interestingly, De Bruyne was sent off and is suspended for his next game. I wonder who his next game's against. I'm just going to check that Man City don't have a Premier League game before this. And they don't. He's suspended for 1 Premier League match, and of course, that match is against us. An absolutely huge, titanic match, which will be in tomorrow's episode against City. And we've also got the opportunity, when we play against Shakhtar, once again in tomorrow's episode, to qualify from the Champions League group stage. So a big episode coming tomorrow, you guys, at 4 o'clock. We can make it, if we beat Arsenal, of course, we can make it sort of 8 matches on the bounce, beaten other teams. And that'll be a very good winning run, of course. Makes it 14 matches unbeaten if we can do that. But still 11 matches unbeaten at the moment. It's a very solid record. But that's going to be a big match against Man City. We're going to play against Arsenal off camera. That would be a game that's usually on camera. But because there's so many good games going on, that's a game that's got to be sacrificed. I mean, every game we've played this month has been televised. Apart from that Arsenal one, surprisingly. And every match next month is going to be televised as well. Which just shows how exciting this is getting. But into the top 4. Okay, United haven't played yet. But I think after a rocky start, we are recovering quite a bit. And to be fair, considering we lost 2 matches in the first 3, we have recovered very well since then to be 4th with 20 points after 10 games. Very good start from us, and I'm happy with how we've started. But if you've enjoyed that match, leave a like down below, comment your thoughts as well, and subscribe for daily FM20 content. But until tomorrow's video, which I'm sure is going to be a thriller, I will see you guys later. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys later on. Goodbye for now.